Life's a party. Life's always a party. Let's go. How you feeling, Paul?
I'm good. I was just about to say let's go too.
Let's go.
Have a good day.
Let's say it together. Ready? Life's party. Life's always party. Let's go. Let's go. How you feeling today, Paul?
I'm feeling okay. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh, you feel like that's a nice cold brew?
Paul's drinking on the episode.
Currently, hopefully you're listening to this Friday or next week. We're recording on Wednesday. And we still don't know who the president is.
I have not watched this much CNN, I don't think, in my entire life. I'm 24 years old. I think I've watched more CNN this week than I did in my first 23 years that I've been on this earth.
I was watching, I was flipping all the channels. I was watching ABC, was my preferred go-to last night on Tuesday,
right,
on election night. And I was flipping through CNN, MSNBC, yeah, and it's definitely a lot. I mean, I think I was watching the TV from 7 to 2:30 or 2 o'clock. I went to bed at 2, so it was a little much. But
I'm not a politics guy, but I put this thing on. It's interesting, man. It's like a horse race that goes on for. I mean, for this year, it's going on for. It might go 72 hours instead of just one day.
Yeah, no matter where you fall, I think this is going to be a really interesting election to just look back on. And my stepdad Wally. He said, it was really interesting because last election, too, with Hillary, he was like, I've never seen anything like this.
Dude, it's crazy.
And then this election, he's like, this is even worse. This is even crazier. I've never seen anything like this. And Wally's always been, into politics. So it's just cool to see that perspective where...
Yeah, people are getting out there. They're voting. I saw a statistic where... right now, we don't know who's going to be the president.
No.
But I saw a statistic where Biden has the most votes ever by a president. So he didn't win yet, and Trump has the third most votes ever by a president at this time.
Yeah, so
they're not even done counting. So people are going out and voting.
It's going to be the most voting ever by the U.S. population, which is just good in general. Make sure you vote, which is really interesting too. Even if it's the most of all time with U.S. citizens voting, it's still only 1/3 of the U.S. population,
which is crazy.
Which is sucks if you really think about it. But people have their beliefs. People don't vote for certain reasons, but...
It's a scary time as well. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracies out there. We're not going to dive into a politics show here. But it is. I mean, I'm not a big politics guy, but I care about, how the world is going to look like or how our country's going to look like.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's conspiracies getting thrown out. It can be scary.
There's a lot of things going on, so just know your facts. Hopefully you voted, and...
there's a lot of things going on with our show, too.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys know who the president is. Hopefully.
Oh, they do.
We don't at this moment in time, so.
It could be me.
Yeah.
I mean, something could happen where
Kanye was pulling up, bro. Kanye had thousands and thousands of votes.
But we got U.S. news, and we also have Life's a Party news.
Life's a Party news, baby.
We put out a poll, and we asked you guys if you guys wanted to keep our show on a Friday. Obviously, that's when we did the Halloween special.
Yeah.
Or did you guys want to see us on our normal Tuesday mornings?
Yeah, Tuesday morning show. And you guys, clear Tuesday show people.
Yeah, they are. Which I get because I guess during the normal work week, you have Life's a Party to look forward to on a Tuesday. It's a normal Tuesday, but no, it's not a normal Tuesday. You got Life's a Party. You got Ryan and Paul spreading some positive vibes and happiness into your life as you're driving to work.
You got your normal Monday. Your Monday, you got a lot going on, right? You go back to work, you got a lot going on. So you don't got, maybe a lot of people don't have time to listen and get that party started for the week. Go to Tuesday. It fits perfectly in Tuesday. So you guys said Tuesday. We're going to go back. And hopefully you enjoyed the Halloween show, though. And our special Spooky Friday show.
We got a lot of comments on it. A lot of people loved it. But we're switching back to Tuesdays. Tuesday's going to be our home day.
And
let's get into this.
With that being said, let's get back into the show.
Get into the groove. Not in Halloween costumes, normal clothes. Let's just spin some positive vibes and Life's a Party, So our first thing we're going to start the show off with is, me and Paul like to start the show off with some type of game.
Always good to start off with a little fun game.
So we're going to start this show off with a little game I like to call Don't Be an Idiot, Know the Idiom. Ooh. Now, all of you who don't know what an idiom is a group of words established by usage as having a meaning not deducible, not deducible, I don't even know what deducible means, from those to the individual words. So just an example is it's raining cats and dogs.
Yeah,
Everybody knows that idiom. So Paul and I will attempt to give 5 idioms to each other each. However, we will only be giving the other person half the phrase. So why are you guys giving Paul, why is Ryan only giving Paul half a phrase? That's a good question, because the
Try
other
to
person
guess.
is just simply going to have to try to fill in the other half of the idiom.
And this definitely isn't a game where I'm trying to throw you under the bus or like give you shade or like.
These are things that we probably should know.
Yeah, we should just know.
That's why it says don't be an idiot.
No points.
Know the idiom.
Correct. Yeah, don't be an idiot.
Because if you
sure.
don't know the idiom, you're an idiot.
They're pretty. I think they're all pretty simple. Like I don't think you know. But play along too. I think that's always fun at home.
Yeah, we're getting our idioms out on our phones so that neither of us could see what each other have.
You wanna go-
But
you wanna
we're
go
also
first?
gonna break down what the idiom means,
Yeah, a little explanation.
just
for,
for,
sure.
shits and giggles. So you can go first. Just give me. All right, I got mine up. So you can go first.
Okay, first one I got for you. The idiom is
Don't be an idiot, Ryan.
hitting
Hitting the limit.
no
Hitting the bullseye.
no.
Hitting the nail on the nail on the head.
There you go.
God damn it! I needed the clue. That's what it
I
was.
gave him a little. I waved my arm like a hammer a little bit.
What did I say? What did
the head on the coffin or something?
No, I said something like 2 words. I said hitting the, I don't know, hitting the nail on the head.
Yep, that's the idiom.
So that means that you got the answer right.
Yeah, hitting the nail on
I
the head.
did not hit the nail on the head on that.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect explanation. You're making sure that it's basically like, yeah, you're just.
I know that.
You're getting the right answer.
Hitting the nail on the head.
There you go.
I did not do that. You should hit me in the head with that.
Yeah, I will hit you. Yeah.
Oh, I like this one. Here's my first one. You can lead a horse to water.
But you can't make him drink. You know what I mean?
There you go. That's a great one.
No, I think that's I love that one because it's just a great metaphor for like life too.
You can guide someone in the right direction, but you can't make them do it.
Yeah, you'll never be able to, force them to do anything or make them do that thing. You can always help, but
You can guide her and show her all your happiness, but you can't make her love you.
no, you can't. I like that. I mean, that's a good
That's really
explanation.
sentimental there.
We'll do mine. Okay. All right, 2 for 2, right? Or no,
I
one
was
for,
not.
1 for 2. But no points. As we said, no points here. This is a good one.
Don't be an idiot.
2 fish.
1 hook.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh my God. The people who are listening are like, what's going on in the show right now?
But
2
yeah.
fish, 1 hook. I mean, did you create that?
2
I feel
fish-
like you took that saying, said it wrong, and now it's your own
It's
idiom.
my own idiom. I really like this one. This is a Life's
All
a
right,
Party
so
special.
What does your idiom, Life's a Party idiom, mean?
2 fish, 1 hook.
2 fish, 1 hook.
It's basically, early bird gets the worm type of deal.
Early bird gets a worm.
You do one thing and hopefully if you do it right, you get better results. That kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. 2 fish,
2
1
fish,
hook.
1 hook.
So you get more than what you put into it.
Yeah.
Basically.
You get if you do it right and you do the job right and you're
You'll
good
be
at what-
rewarded more than you
Correct.
anticipated.
Correct.
I like that.
2 fish, 1 hook. Life's a party. Life's always a party.
2
Heard it
fish,
here
1
first.
hook, Life's a Party. Let's go.
Heard it here first.
Let's have it. My turn, right?
Yep.
So this is my second one. All right, this one's an easy one. You should get this. A picture is.
Worth 1,000 words.
There you go.
I had to think about it, but I'm glad.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. Now this is a great idiom for today's world. I mean, you see all these kids going to concerts, sporting events. They meet a celebrity around the corner.
For sure.
And what do?
Take a picture.
They take
First
a picture
thing,
of their
selfie.
phones out. They're not living in the moment. I mean, if you're at the 2020 Masters around the corner next week, and Tiger Woods is teeing off in front of you, what do? You pull your phone
You're
out.
gonna pull your phone out.
Instead of you will actually observe in the best golfer to ever do it, tee off at the Masters, you have your phone up, and you're not even looking at Tiger.
No,
you're looking at your phone.
You're looking at your phone taking the video, which is insane.
Does this rant even correlate with a picture's worth 1,000 words?
I don't think so, but I think I don't think
I
so.
just explained it. I'm like, I don't think that correlates.
But we can definitely go back to the idiom real quick. But I like where you're going with this. This was something I was always interested in too, where like I love filming things, right? Like I had a thing that I was doing for about 3 years. I really want to get back into it. Unfortunately, just with the pandemic and stuff, I stopped. But I was doing a thing you knew about. It was called 1 Second Every Day.
Oh, you did it every day.
And it was great, right? Like I did it for 3 years. Every day I'd pull out my phone, take a video of my life. Whether it was like a boring thing, maybe just me laying in bed, maybe I went to a concert, sporting event, whatever, like fun. And it was cool because at the end of the year, like you would look back and, it's just 1 second of every day. I also made a video of like the highlight of my year. But a lot of people you know, they
lived an eventful life, though. If I did a second a day, it'd be like, Ryan on the couch again. Ryan eating dinner.
A lot of
Ryan
people,
going to bed. Ryan watching Netflix.
A lot of people like do that. Like when I specifically, I know I want to capture the moment. You know, I love film, I love photography, but at the same time, I do want to live in the moment. I'm very like pro that. So when I record stuff, I always record stuff at like a chest level, or like I'll record it on my phone, I'll have it, and then I'll literally like drop it down, make sure the frame's good, and then just keep it there. And whatever the event's going on. So if I was at the Masters, right, and Tiger was in front of me, I'd make sure I'd definitely pull my phone. There's no,
yeah,
you know,
I mean,
and I would definitely do that. I'd pull it out, I'd probably get him ready to go, and then I'd probably like put it at my chest level, make sure it's still filming, but keep my eyes on Tiger.
not to get, I mean, to touch base real quick, what we just described has nothing to do with the
No.
idiom I just said.
No.
And that was completely my fault. I was being an idiot. I didn't know the idiom. But to talk about Tiger real quick, because we got the Masters next week, and you were talking about how you would film Tiger. There's a picture of him playing in the Masters, I believe, I think it was the Masters. It was like his 1999, maybe he won.
1997.
And you see this wave of people following him for every shot.
No phones, baby.
Then you have a split screen of when he won the Masters last year, 2019, and you just see all the wave of people with their phones
That's
out.
crazy.
And it's crazy. If you look Google the picture, you just see how time has evolved, where it's just these guys are following Tiger's every shot,
Yeah.
and they're just living in the moment. But then you got 2019, and everyone's got their phone while they're following them. So it's like a kind of like an ironic
Yeah.
image to put side by side.
It's kind of sad. We don't have to fully go down this rabbit hole, but
It has nothing to do with the idiom.
you're an idiot. That's basically the thing.
All right, so tell them what the real idiom is.
At least from my perspective, or you can go.
So it's like a picture is worth 1,000 words. So you see the picture, but there's so much more meaning behind it that most people don't know about.
That's
So you could see a picture with, I don't know, maybe Ellen and Prince, totally random people. But they're like, I don't know, maybe Prince is like feeding Ellen a piece of cake.
There's definitely a long-winded story to that and how that came
Yeah.
about, and when both of them reflect on it later in life, or really whoever like looks at it can take a different angle or a different spin on that picture.
Or like if we were just to go to AC and then we take a group picture and be like, yo, a picture's worth 1,000 words because no, we know what happened that night. So stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was an idiot. I didn't know the idiom, but we totally got sidetracked on a complete different meaning.
I like that though. That was
Nah,
good.
yeah. Good talks. Good talks.
This is like one of my favorites. I saw this and I'm just, okay. This has to go on.
Okay.
Can't make
pigs fly.
All right.
Can't make. Give me it. Can't make.
That's not-
You can't make something sing. No. C.
Can't make an
You can't make it. Want me one more word?
can't make an omelet.
Oh, I've never heard this in my
Yes,
time.
you have. You can't make an omelet.
Without any eggs? I don't know.
No, you're close. You're so close. You're so
You
close.
can't make an omelet without the cheese.
The idiot. The idiom is can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
I've never heard that.
Never heard that? I've heard it a bunch.
You can't make an omelet without breaking any eggs. Oh, so it's like you can't have something positive or successful in your life without tripping up a couple times before that. Is that kind of what it means?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Oh, I want to see what.
Or like the bigger the reward feels because you went through some hardships on the way. That's what my feeling is. Because once you get to that omelet, you have to break a couple eggs. You have to overcome some adversity to get to that omelet.
Yeah,
I think that's what it means.
I think there's a few things like so. This is kind of my explanation. Is like you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Basically, like you can't always do everything in life without upsetting some a few people. So it's
that sounds more.
So
like
if you go towards your goals, right? So say it's like I really want to go towards my goals. No doubt along that path you'll upset some people. You're not trying to make that happen, but like you know, some things you might burn some bridges or like crack some eggs, like that idea. So you can't make everyone happy in your life. You know what I mean?
So we talk about this all the time, not even on the show, but like you and me, like when we're like just drinking at my house, we'll like talk about how half the battle is just sacrifice. You have to sacrifice.
It's a big
things in your
sacrifice
life.
for sure.
So hey, your friends are going out this Friday night. You know, I gotta sacrifice a fun night out, sit home, and if I'm doing comedy, I have to write comedy. If I'm trying to produce a movie or write a script, I have to stay home and write a script.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have told you this story, but one awesome story is from one of my favorite people ever, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and part of like his process of writing Hamilton. And we did a Hamilton review on the show here. I love Hamilton, and like obviously a lot of people do. And there's something really interesting about it where he explained how he wrote it for like 6 or 7 years. Like it was a constant, like just would come to him, and he would write in spurts and that kind of thing. And basically, crack a beer, baby.
It's like one of those.
It's one of those shows.
Episodes where it's like, let's crack a beer and talk.
So what was happening? He said he lives in New York City, and he was going on his way to a birthday party, his buddy's birthday party or whatever. On the train, he said the A train in New York City. He was on the train, and he came up with the lyrics. Love doesn't discriminate, and it's from one of his songs or whatever. And he started to write that song like in his head, and he was like, "It's here. Like, the song is here. It's so good." But if I go to this birthday party, I'm going to lose the thought. Like, I will lose the thought. I will lose that song. I cannot do this. So what he did was he went to the birthday party, dropped off the gift, said, "Happy birthday, buddy. But I'm sorry, I have to leave. We'll catch up some other time," and went home and wrote the song. And that's what's really interesting to me. Like, he obviously, that day was sacrificed. Like, he sacrificed that day and that good time in that party and drinking with his friends because he had an idea and knew that it was worth more than that.
And
day.
did he piss people off? His wife was probably mad. I mean, whoever's birthday party it was, that's 2 eggs right there.
Yeah,
they're cracked.
For sure.
I mean, if you think about it,
cracked.
Even if you think about it, like Olympic athletes or pro athletes, they sacrifice eating fucking dessert.
They sacrifice so much, bro.
You think of like gymnasts, and they go to their like dreams to go to the Olympics, and they haven't had ice cream in 8 years.
No.
I have it nightly. I guess that's why I'm not in the Olympics. But all right, let me get my next one ready. But that was a good one. I never heard that one.
You can't make everyone happy in life. You know what I mean?
All right, here's mine. Ready? The third one. Those who live in glass houses.
It's with the Stones. It's like, wait, say it again.
Those who live in glass houses.
Can't throw stones or like
shouldn't throw stones.
Shouldn't throw stones.
So people who are like morally questionable to begin with, they shouldn't criticize others for what they do.
Yeah, if you're fragile, you shouldn't be throwing stones out there.
Or if you make questionable decisions in your life, you shouldn't be the first to judge someone else for their mistakes. That's pretty much like, what is it? Those who live in a glass house, so they're easily breakable. They do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be the first one. They shouldn't be the ones throwing the stones at other people and breaking them down.
I agree. I like that one.
How's it going?
And then, do you have one more too, right?
I have two more.
Okay.
But do you want to do one more then? Or you want to do two more?
Oh, I have two more. Oh, I was realizing that one of mine's like very similar to yours. I'll do this one.
All right, then do one.
I don't know. Straight from...
the hood. Straight from where my mama learned me how to shake it.
No.
Straight from the hood.
Straight from the...
oven.
No.
Straight from the gut. Straight from the...
Straight from...
You don't give me a lot of words to work with. You give me like 2 words.
I know. I realized that some of these are pretty short.
Straight from... I have no idea. Give me one more. Is it the end of it?
It's the end of it. It's like... No, well, it's not the end, but
right,
it'll give it away. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, I should have got that one.
So...
if you gave me horse's mouth, I probably would have got the first part.
Yeah, if I gave you the punchline, you get the joke.
So this is coming straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, it's like straight from the source. So that idea, it's like you believe,
I'm not fabricating what they told me.
Correct.
I'm relaying exactly what they said.
This is the information. This is the facts. Coming straight from the source.
We're not getting a lot of that in election week.
Cheers, buddy.
It's election week, not election day. There we go.
Election week for sure.
Down the hatch. You get to say it, I get to live it. You know what I'm
baby, yes. 2 fish, 1 hook, baby. Yeah, it's coming straight from the horse's mouth, so like those facts.
But horses don't talk. That's why it's kind of funny who came up with that one.
You had a horse. What was your horse idiom?
My horse idiom?
You had one. It was something about a horse.
Oh, yeah. It was you can't lead a horse to water, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah, you got 2 horse idioms.
Horsey show. I also said it was like the Kentucky Derby. I mean, the election was. Watching elections like watching a horse race.
Okay, yeah.
All right, here's my fourth one. Don't count your chickens
until they hatch.
Before they hatch.
Oh, see, I was close.
Don't count on something good happening until it's happened. Donald Trump.
Perfect explanation. Yeah, Exactly. I mean,
I won Michigan.
whatever way you fall, it doesn't matter. But someone jumped the gun a little bit.
He said he was president last night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You jumped the gun a little bit. Perfect
There you go.
explanation. of
Perfect
this.
idiom. Don't be an idiot. Know the idiom.
I know we talk about Dave Portnoy on the show all the time, right?
Right, yeah.
Did you see Dave's video last night?
I did. He was declaring Trump the winner already.
Yeah, but did you see his video today?
Or he was like, I saw he made a video, but I also saw he commented like, my video applies to either winner.
Okay. So, for context a little bit, basically what happened is Dave Portnoy, the president of Barstool, we talk about all the time on the show. Big, not huge Trump supporter actually, but does like Trump, did the interview with Trump, that kind of thing. And last night he went online and basically said, it's over. We're done. Trump won. I'm the first guy to say
Literally
it.
like 2 hours in.
Yeah, maybe it was like 10 o'clock. Like, I don't think it was even that late. And he was basically saying, like, it's over and that kind of thing. And just kind of said, accept it. Like, I no more of this BS. I don't want the riots. Like, you guys have to live with it, this kind of thing. And then, obviously, a lot has changed in 24 hours. And basically, this afternoon, Dave kind of went online again and he talked and he handled it really well. He basically was like, I'm sorry, that was my fault. I jumped the gun. It was my fault. But that's a perfect example. He goes, a lot of people were trying, they were jumping the gun. And it was like, just shows you that things can change and we have to pay more attention as people. My fault, exactly. So he did a good job, but it was just really interesting. Like,
I work for a sportsbook company.
yeah.
And they make election wagers. They'll be like, oh, to start the election, Trump is minus 150 and Biden is plus 120. But what I tell everybody is that they're not very good at knowing on who's going to win the election. I mean, they're like Super Bowl props on whether the color of the Gatorade, like what is. They're not good at making that.
No, they're.
So you saw at one point early on when Dave made the video, Trump was minus 600, and people who know betting, you have to bet $600 just to win $100 for Trump to win. It just goes to show that it's like
It was showing how,
you don't know.
Yeah.
It's like even this election.
Even
we
like,
don't know.
so basically what Ryan explained was like in the sportsbook world, it was like Trump was basically a guaranteed favorite.
You
like,
had to bet $600 to win $100.
Yes.
That's a horrible odds.
So he was up a lot, which gave Dave and a bunch of the rest of the world as well just saying.
Dave
hey,
made a video, then literally 3 hours later, it's like, oh, Biden's the favorite now. It's like no one knows.
Yeah.
Just wait out and see. So we want to do one more, or do we want to go to our next segment?
Here, let's
We'll
do
just
one
do
more
one.
real quick. I'll do mine. It's gonna be hard. It's only 3 words.
The.
That's
it.
No. Go cold.
Go cold when you're hot.
Go cold.
Go cold, guy. Go cold. War.
Sometimes you just have to go cold.
Go cold. Go cold a beer. Go cold out? What are you doing? What is it? Go cold Cardi B.
Go cold turkey.
I've never heard that. I know what cold turkey
You
is.
gotta go cold turkey.
Ew, I don't like that one.
Like, explanation I think where you could use the idiom is like, if you're a smoker, right, and you want to quit smoking,
Oh, I
some
think
people
I've
say,
heard that.
what's the best way to do it? Oh, you just gotta quit cold turkey.
Ew, I don't like that one.
No?
All right, here's mine. I'm not going to piss on your leg.
Tell you it's raining, baby. That's such a good one.
I'm not going to piss on your leg and tell you it's raining. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm telling you the truth.
That's a really good one.
I like that one, so I had to add it on there.
Perfect example. I don't know if you were on this team, but if you ever had Mr. Easterday as
That's
a
where I
coach-
got it from.
Yeah, Mr. Easterday was a baseball coach of ours when we were younger. We're friends with his son, Matt, and he was always a baseball coach. And that was, we were probably like 10, 11, 12 years old, and he would always tell you, his one thing he would say all the time was, I'm not going to piss on your leg and tell you it's raining. Like, he was a very straight-up coach.
He gets us in a circle. Hey, guys. You guys played like shit today. You guys had no effort. I'm not gonna stand up here and piss on your leg and tell you it's raining.
Yeah, that's a great explanation of how the man talked. So,
Don't be an idiot. Know the idiom.
that was a good segment. I like that stuff.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, block 2. We got some celebrity tweets we're going to talk about. So these were actually tweeted.
Yeah, we didn't make them up. We've screenshotted these on their accounts. They actually tweeted us. Put it in here and we're going to talk about
So
it.
these are some famous celebrities we all know. And it's just some weird tweets that they've sent out.
Some are very weird. Some are confusing. And I mean, I didn't even believe half of these that they actually tweeted it. So
We're just going to talk about them and discuss them a little
just
bit.
talk about how weird they are.
It was super funny.
All right, so this first one's kind of funny. So 50 Cent. I said 50 Cent. 50 Cent. What was your idiom? Something about the hood?
No, yours was, you were like, hood?
Yeah, but which one was I doing that for?
I have no clue.
All right, well, 50 Cent, my boy, take me to the candy shop.
What, do you know what concert costs 45 cents?
I don't. Is this a joke?
Yeah. Do you know what
don't
concert? What concert costs 45 cents?
Nickelback. Am I close?
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
There you go. I like it. All right, so his tweet was, I can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage. I'm rich. Fuck this. I'm going home. I don't need this shit. I mean, it's an aggressive tweet. That was his tweet.
It's very aggressive, and I'd be curious, if you were living that rich, famous lifestyle, what normal necessities or chores that do you do around your house that you probably don't do anymore?
I just got a picture in my head. I just picture him with the trash can tweeting it as he's taking the trash
This
out.
is stupid shit, bro.
He's like, man, I'm rich. What the fuck? I'm going home. I don't need this shit. My grandmother make me take the trash out.
Yeah, exactly how he would
Tweet it. Hit send as soon as he hit it through the trash and the trash can hit send at the same time.
Pissed.
That was pretty funny though. Second one
we got boy Chris Pratt.
I like Chris Pratt.
AKA Star-Lord.
Michelob, isn't he a spokesman for Michelob?
He is a spokesperson
There you
for
go.
Michelob Ultra.
I like those commercials with Chris Pratt.
His tweet was, why is it called a snickerdoodle? And who's the person who came up with that name? I bet he was a real asshole.
I feel like that's a quote that people say when they make up a name. Like, whoever said that was a real asshole.
Yeah, whoever said that was ridiculous or stupid or whatever.
I mean, a lot of shit in the world, I always say the world, a lot of shit in this country is like, who the hell named that?
Oh, there's a lot of things that got ridiculous names, especially towns. Towns,
Like
streets.
a visor?
Yeah.
Like, who the hell? A visor. Visor.
That's what, there was a TikTok I saw. It was like, all words are just made up, right? Like, there's no...
It's crazy.
all word, everything was just made up. Like, there's no... Most of the things
Who just, why can't I just decide something called, that's a ding-a-dong?
That's a ding-dong.
Kid show.
Everything's a ding-dong. You ding-dong, his ding-dong, their ding-dong.
Kid show.
But yeah, I think what's cool about some of these tweets, most of the tweets too, and just describes Twitter in general, or at least what it used to be. When I first got Twitter, I don't know,
Tweeting everything.
14, you tweeted everything that popped in your head. It was like, oh fuck, my mom's taking me to take out the trash. It's like, who the hell invented this?
I'm having meatloaf tonight. Fuck.
Yeah, everything.
Then you get 16, it's go back and delete all the
that
curse
stuff.
words you said so you can get a job. I'm deleting. Fuck, meatloaf tonight. Delete so I can get
Yeah,
hired.
it's stupid things that would just enter your brain that you tweeted. You know what I mean?
All right, third one is from Katy Perry. California girls. Oh yeah, that's not how it goes.
California girl.
There we go. Katy Perry, you know her. She said, quote, I refuse to speak Starbucks until I've actually learned Italian, end quote.
Very simple.
She's got a good point, because I do not understand the Starbucks language.
The sizes of the drinks.
I would be so nervous to order at Starbucks. I don't think I've ever even gotten Starbucks before.
It's what? Venti, tall, and
How do you go from venti to tall? I feel like tall is kind of normal.
So-
Grande, that's
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
big,
like
right?
grande.
Large. That's the big.
grande, venti, tall. There's a video a famous video with Paul Rudd. It's from a movie here, and he yells at the barista. You ever seen this?
No.
It's a weirdly famous video, and he just talks about how he's like, this means this, and this means this, and this doesn't make any fucking sense, and he's yelling at the barista. But I
Is
think
Starbucks
tall,
American?
Venti means 20.
Is Starbucks an American chain?
Starbucks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's American.
Then why
chain.
the hell is it so complicated? Orders
I don't know. It's just Italian.
a venti chordi latte tea. What is going on in there?
I think the only Italian I really believe is in the sizes of the drinks. But if people have their issues with little things in life, then
Whatever. All right,
next one is Anna Kendricks.
Here we go.
She basically,
Kids
if you know
show.
her
Hold your
from,
ears.
Pitch
If you're 18
Perfect.
and under, cover your ears for this one.
She said, "Ugh, Never going to a Ryan Gosling movie in a theater again. Apparently, masturbating in the back row is still considered inappropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
this is a celebrity tweeting this.
yeah. Oh, wait, so...
I mean, what kind of movie is she watching? She's watching...
What kind of movie are you watching?
Well,
Why
what
are you
kind of
doing that?
Gosling movie are you watching?
Yeah.
You watching Notebook? I mean, is that her thing?
I don't know, but she's definitely attracted to Mr. Ryan Gosling. Quick sidetrack on this.
La La Land? Just getting down?
Maybe, yeah.
Getting down? Okay.
Getting down in the back, you know what I mean? By herself.
Hey, we said she gets to live it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. True that. Quick sidebar. We have a buddy. Sidebar. Quick buddy of ours, Liam Fisher.
I want to go to the bar.
So Liam Fisher used to work at a movie theater in the area. Not gonna say what.
Oh,
it is.
if this has to do with tweet.
Did you hear about it?
I didn't, but
Okay.
Go ahead,
So
sorry.
he's a funny buddy of mine. Hopefully, used to work there years ago, so it doesn't really matter. But he told me one time, I was like, "What's like your craziest thing you've ever like seen in the movie theater?"
Right.
He goes, basically, one time I walked in the movie theater, just like check up on her or whatever. It was like a matinee on like a Sunday, like at 2:00 or whatever, and it was to a movie that's been out for a while. So you would assume like no one's really been in the theater.
'Kay.
Maybe like one person.
He just go in there and clean up the popcorn?
So yeah, he goes in just to check on the theater, see if anyone's in there. In the middle of the theater, there's a dude, pants on his ankles.
Oh my gosh.
doing a little whacking.
Was the Notebook on?
I don't think so.
La La Land?
Not to Ryan Gosling.
I mean, did he call the police?
So I think they did. I think they had to call Somerdale Police Department and get that guy removed out of there. But how like insane would that be? Just to walk in the movie theater, some guys.
I mean, if Ryan Gosling's on, I mean, that's a little more acceptable.
Yeah, in your own house.
I mean, I wouldn't eat the popcorn, but you know what I'm saying. What? I'm just saying. All right. Next one.
Yeah, don't masturbate.
My
in movie
boy,
theater, kids.
Justin Bieber. We got a
What'd he
Bieber
say?
tweet, Bieber fever. He said, quote, "Why is Rhode Island nor a road or an island?" End quote.
This is the type of midnight thoughts I think that go through people's heads.
Or like you're just smashed coming home from the bar and you just like,
That's that thing from Drake and Josh where it's like, is there an old Jersey? Like what?
yeah, it's just it's a dumb tweet because
Stupid-
clearly it's just
stupid
dumb.
tweet.
But it's one of those where like you're not mentally there at the moment.
Maybe he's not mentally there. You know what I mean?
Are you saying he does drugs?
No, I'm just saying there might have been a little good cush in the room.
I mean, Bieber and Kendrick, they may have a good night together. Anna Kendrick and Biebs.
Next guy, let's get off of this. Last one we got for this segment, Mr. Ryan Reynolds. He tweeted, quote, "Airplane toilets are aggressive. It wasn't until I got back to my seat that I noticed my pants and testicles were missing."
I guess he's touching base about how it's so tiny in the bathroom.
No, I think he's saying like maybe turbulence or something. It was a little rough in the bathroom. And have you ever gone to the bathroom? Have you ever gone to the bathroom in an airplane?
Yeah, it's kind of hard
So
to
the-
aim.
Yeah, so the toilet's small, right? And
Right.
it's like suctioned. So maybe.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
I see where he's
know what I
going
mean?
with this one.
Don't think about it too hard. Get a little.
All right, but
Not
that's
a
it.
good-
Those
not
are
a good
some
image in your head.
those are some sus tweets from these celebrities that we had to expose.
Yeah, let us know if you like this idea. I think it's cool to like pick on little parts of like pop culture, especially like go with celebrities and see what they said.
I'm sure. What was that news outlet? Hollywood something, Hollywood Times or some shit. Planet Hollywood. I'm sure they exposed those
Planet
tweets.
Hollywood's a restaurant. Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah, I'm sure Hollywood Reporter already wrote an article about those tweets.
Block 3. What are we moving to?
All right, so Paul and I, as you guys people know at home watching this, hopefully you guys are too. Man, we try to be happy people. We embrace the positivity life. We love to be positive. However, we all have shit going on in our lives that ultimately alters that happiness.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to just talk about some things that you guys at home or at work can think of when you're trying to live your best life. Like Paul always embraces, like, live your best life.
Yeah. Living life to the fullest.
Isn't that what
baby.
you always say? I'm just living my best life.
Living your best life.
So we just have a couple things where something that you could think about when you're trying to live your best life when some shit's going on in your life. You just reminisce on some things. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in the world right now, clearly.
don't be an idiot. No, the idiom.
I think while we're drinking as well tonight. And this is just some quotes. And we just want to continue to spread the joy, the happiness main reason why we do the show for y'all. So
So one thing to think of. We have two little things, just thoughtful topics. So it's like the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts.
yeah, so I think, I mean, if you look at this quote, so basically saying like, if you consistently only think about negative things, or if there's a lot of like, if you constantly put things down, you think about things in a negative light, that there's gonna consistently be a shadow.
I always like burping in the mic.
Dude, I've been drinking a lot. We're drinking the beer tonight. You know, currently election week. Hopefully you can't hear. Hopefully you can't hear it on the mic as much. But
You can't get into a positive life or a positive lifestyle if you're just continually thinking about the negative things in your life.
yeah, like what's holding you back, that kind of thing.
Because we always talk about you got to envision your goals. It kind of falls under the same category and try to get your mental brain to positive thoughts so that you can live those positive feelings and embrace those positive moments. That's like the one time it was like my birthday and I got shit faced and I did the Instagram story on her story. I was just ranting and raving.
Maybe it depends where you were. It depends. Were you on Instagram at I don't know what, like 1 o'clock in the morning?
I was stuttering.
Ryan's
It felt like a
birthday.
good message. It felt right.
Yeah, Ryan's birthday was last week, and he decided to get on the Instagram and did like a 2-minute story about a video, basically him just like trying to spread happiness and stuff. I didn't find it until the morning, and then I realized I never said anything to him. I didn't say anything to him. And then like 2 hours later, it was gone. It was like he took it off the story. But you know, definitely, that's a good thing though. If you get shit faced and you're drinking, that. It's a good thing if positive things come out and not negative. Like that's
Because a lot of people
good thing.
drink and then they get negative thoughts.
Yeah, agreed.
Then they get angry and throw shit.
Yeah, it's the alcohol is supposed to be a happy thing.
No, but thinking of positive thoughts most likely increase the probability of you experiencing positive and happy moments.
Yeah, if you're in a positive mindset, if you can constantly want to see the light, that your likeliness of getting there and being happy.
It maximizes your opportunity of more happier events.
For sure.
If you're in a happy state of mind.
The next one is happiness is not the absence of problems; it's the ability to deal with them. So
I like this one.
we're gonna always have problems in our life. You're never gonna have a perfect life. You're never gonna be surrounded by perfect people, and you're not a perfect human being. So, how do you still have happiness and be happy with your life? You just have to realize like the problems in your life and try to overcome them. Try to see like what you can make better, and it's just basically how you deal with them. So.
Yeah. I mean, everybody experiences problems, but
Yeah.
some other are more extreme than others.
Yeah.
And you can win that race in the fact that you experience these hardships. But it's, at the end of the day, not a single person on this earth has no problems.
No one's life is perfect. The people with the most money have major issues as well. That, money doesn't solve your problems. So
It's those people that can get through those problems, I guess, I don't want to say faster, but because if you think about it, people who get through these problems faster can help the others along. If you think of it in that aspect.
yeah.
Like if you take longer to get through hard problems in your life, and I get through mine, and I don't have any problems right now, I can help you get out of the. It's like
Yeah.
me helping you out of the water. You're drowning.
Yeah.
I got out first. Now I can help you get out, and together we can be happy, and not drown.
Yeah. Try not to drown in this thing we call life. But that's, just us trying to, consistently and, I don't know, like consistently just bring you joy in the world.
Well, if people are listening to this and they're going on with shit right now, we want them to know that they're not the only ones.
Agreed.
So you shouldn't be let down and be depressed. You should just look at the positive things in your life and just try to focus in on those. Focus on positive thoughts and then maximize your opportunity for happier moments.
Something I've learned, I mean, obviously, it's hard because we don't want to talk politics on the show, but there's just so much going on in like day-to-day life here in the United States.
Right.
That I really like want to stress the idea of controlling, like, know what you can control.
Right.
Like take like what you can control.
That's
and-
like one of the things about
Yeah.
the presidency is a lot of people, they go after people who don't have the same beliefs as them. So if you don't vote the same way as I do, I'm attacking you. Why are you voting this way?
Yeah.
All these are all the wrong answers, and you're never going to persuade that person. Because that's what's so beautiful about America is that we have the opportunity to vote for people who we think should lead our country. Correct. It's our opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
It's our choice. That's part of what we got freedom.
Yeah.
So you don't just because you don't vote the same way I do, you see things differently. You see different viewpoints, different than I see things, and believe certain beliefs. Doesn't mean that just because you're not the same as me, I have to attack you because you're wrong.
Exactly.
I mean, there's wrongs and rights. The right thing, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're like the one thing in your life that you can control. And what's really awesome about the vote is like no matter how much money or like your circumstances or where you come from, that my vote counted the same amount as Donald Trump's or as Joe Biden's or as any famous person, any person with a lot of money like Jeff Bezos or the homeless man on the street. Like your vote is exactly.
I mean, he's got to register.
Yeah. No, but that idea, right? Like you all have the same amount of say.
I'd love to see his signature.
Okay, just because he's homeless doesn't mean he has bad. This is bad signature.
No, but during these times, you see so many families get divided just because they have different beliefs, and you see this sister's not talking to this sister. You're not allowed to come to Thanksgiving now because of the election. People have different viewpoints. You have to respect. You have to be man enough, woman enough to respect other people's beliefs.
Yeah.
If you want them to respect your beliefs, don't attack them for voting different than you did.
Yeah, just control yourself. Like know what you can control, and that knowing that and dealing with that, I think will help you.
It's not even just with
find
voting.
happiness. No, it's with anything.
Just because you like golf, I shouldn't attack you on the reasons why you shouldn't golf.
It shouldn't bother. Like you shouldn't bother you, and at the
It's
same
your
time,
choice. It's your
it
life.
shouldn't bother me. You know what I mean?
You fucking golf.
Be happy. Do your thing.
I like golf.
Next thing is we're gonna return to movie of the week. So Ryan thought new Netflix film. It's popular right now, right? What's it called?
Holiday.
Okay, Holiday.
I'm still thinking about the homeless guy voting.
He can register, but that doesn't take away his vote.
As I say, don't attack people.
You're literally yeah, exactly.
Well, to be fair, I don't think a homeless guy is watching this one.
Okay, I did see this.
Unless
on
they put
Netflix.
us up on like Times Square. I should probably drop this.
Yeah. Okay. Holiday.
Holiday. Yeah, I saw it's like number 2 or out of 10 on Netflix. 1 or 2.
Holiday is here's the synopsis. This is on IMDb. Fed up with being single on the holidays, two strangers agree to be others' platonic plus ones all year long, only to catch feelings along the way. Obviously, I mean, I think this is a pure example of like friends with benefits or like anything. Like you can never try to do this thing with like a person of the opposite sex or like however you fall in the way that you fall, but basically saying like the person you have feelings for or that you're trying to get close with that, you know, obviously if you connect on a pretty big level, like you'll probably gain feelings.
What do they say? It's like cuffing season?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like the holiday season is where everyone goes to get a
It's
boyfriend and
cuffing
girlfriend.
season because it's cold out, you want to cuddle.
And then you want to buy gifts for your significant other, do like holiday events.
There's a lot of reasons. I think it's probably that idea.
What was I gonna say?
Everyone loves a good gift.
Yeah, so it's like cuffing season. They get a like holiday. Most Christmas movies are where it's like, hey, can you be my date to the family
Holiday party.
Christmas party?
Yeah.
And then they end up going to the date, and then they actually like each other. That's what these movies kind of. Well, it looked kind of funny. It's a mature movie, so it's probably a little bit of humor.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty easy watch.
So it's not like
normal holiday film.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
So we'll check it out. Hopefully you guys can check it out too.
Show on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll check it out for our show on Tuesday.
I don't think we talked about that.
Wait, is this show going to be on Tuesday or Friday?
The show you're listening to right now
It's Friday.
released on Friday.
So they get Friday, today's Friday, and then they get Tuesday. They get a quick turnaround.
Yeah, quick turnaround this week.
Cool, that's dope. And then we'll be back Tuesdays weekly.
Yup, we're going back to Tuesday.
Cool. So check out Holiday. I picked it out. Woo.
Ryan did. I'll get next week. I'll look next week.
Cool.
So holiday, we're going to a holiday. 2 holiday films in a row. We went straight from
There we go.
Halloween to Christmas.
Christmas songs are going to be on as soon as we do. Is it a Christmas movie?
Dude, it says holiday. Yeah. It's got a Christmas tree in the poster.
I don't know what movie this main actress is from, but I know her from
Emma
something.
Roberts?
Yeah.
Dude, she's
Juno?
No.
No, that's not Juno.
Emma Roberts, she was a Nickelodeon star.
A Nickelodeon star?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts. I saw her face and I was like, I know her from a Nickelodeon show. Oh,
Yes.
she was in We Are the Millers. That's where I know her from.
Oh, We Are the Millers, Aquamarine. Looking at her filmography.
Holiday.
But she was a Nickelodeon actress. I can't remember what
It got a 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb, so that's a good movie.
Yeah.
So we'll check it out for sure.
Okay, so that's basically our show. Wrapping up, we got some cool news for you. We are trying to do merchandise. We've been talking about getting shirts.
We
for
tell
a
them that
long
all the time. Merchandise coming soon.
But it is coming soon. We finally got back with our guy.
We're getting 50 shirts.
Who gave us a price, and we're gonna try to sell 50 shirts. That's the plan. So if you want a shirt, hit us up. We're gonna show you the design soon and get those order in. And if we can get more than 50, we love that.
So most likely we have the designs already made, and
Correct.
then we'll put them on Instagram. They'll hit us up which design they want, whether it's either long sleeve, short sleeve, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're gonna figure that out more soon. Just pay attention to the Instagram. If you want a shirt, get it ready for Christmas. I think that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
And just continue that party lifestyle.
Also, we want to talk about some sponsorship.
Yeah. So we thought about this idea that we're trying to do more things. We want to keep building, but we need some money, and we don't want to take really any of the money. We want to put everything that we're gaining into the set.
Picture us as
our
that homeless
productions.
guy on the.
Into our productions, that kind of thing. So we thought how dope would it be that if we got some sponsorships and promote local businesses. So we were thinking maybe local bars, local restaurants, and promote Stratford and
Yeah, if you
surrounding
work
area.
at a restaurant, hit us up. Maybe you guys
Yeah.
are interested. We give you a shout out on the show. You could sponsor the episode. If you work at an arcade and you want us to
Exactly.
sponsor your arcade, hit us up and we'll sponsor the show. We definitely want to use the money that we get sponsored to upgrade our show.
Yeah.
We can get some I don't know, decorations on this. We can actually do better videos and
Yeah.
things outside of this podcast. So not only are we doing this podcast once a week, but we're reaching out in different avenues and creating other content with our brand. So the sponsorships will definitely help. We would really appreciate it. I'll even give some to the homeless guy. So
Yeah.
So let us know if you're a part of a business in the restaurant business.
But even if we're not the business too, we've talked about this, is as a friend. So we thought about an idea a Patreon page. I think it'll work, but just not right now. So I think another way that you can contribute that, if you're a buddy of ours or a friend of ours, and you don't own a business, what's a cool way for you to support us? If you want to sponsor the show, I think that'd be pretty dope. We'll talk the prices and what you get, but we'll basically allow you to sponsor an episode. We'll give you 30 seconds of anything you want to say. You
Yeah.
can maybe even record your own voice or do whatever.
Just do whatever you want.
So we can have a lot of really cool things. Maybe you sponsor the episode.
Maybe you want to pop on the show for 20
that's what I was
seconds.
just saying. You pop.
Dude, try
What?
try to out-chug me on the show.
Yeah, we'll do a little contest or something. So it's just new ideas, new things that we want to try. But if you want to sponsor us or have an idea or anything that we help us grow, let us know. Give us a DM. We appreciate the constant support. And
It would be really dope. Just so that we could keep making this thing better. We've promised from the beginning that we are going to continue to grow. I think each episode you look back and we're on episode 16 already. That's freaking crazy.
yeah, it is.
And each time I'm having more fun, Paul's having more fun. The topics are coming better. The conversations are easy flowing. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it. You guys are probably wrap this shit up because I'm tired of it.
So that's it for us. Peace out. We'll see you later.
As always, music, take us out.